Hello beautiful Pisces, and I'm back. It is Monday night. We're going to be looking at our challenges tonight. Yes, we're going to be looking at how we can connect ourselves or reconnect ourselves to emotions, how we can adapt to the new situations that are going to come in, because there's always like a transition period, or if you're starting to think in a brand new way, sometimes it's hard to try to connect the dots. So I'm going to ask Spirit to help us out this week in our challenges. And if you haven't seen the reading I'm talking about the challenges, that's yesterday. Okay, so at the end of this reading, you might want to check that out. I'm going to start putting end cards to these videos so that you guys can go look it up. Thanks so much for supporting this channel. If you haven't subscribed already, I would ask you to do so. It would be fantastic and a great show of support on your part for a fellow Pisces who is trying to make her dreams come true. My name is Jane, and you have landed on Intuitive Energies. This is a channel where we support each other, where we help each other. Absolutely. That hangman, I already saw it. So I'm going to take the hangman, okay? I'm going to take what's going on here. Yep. There we go. Okay. The first, I'm going to do kind of a four-row thing. I'm gonna take out what our challenge is, like what our situation is when it comes to challenge, what we think challenge we have, message from Spirit and the outcome, and then I'm going to clarify with cards, okay? So just bear with me here. Thanks so much, by the way, for dropping by and you know, just being part of here. It's so great. I hope you're having a good week. I am having a really good week because, yeah, there's changes. I'm not going to repeat it. If you want to see it, there's a Pisces, like, I do videos every single day, and if you'd like to catch up, I'm sure something in there will catch your eye, and you'll be able to find out all about me at the same time, okay? So I have a playlist called Everything Pisces. You just have to go there and check it out, and yeah, you'll find out all you need to know. I'm gonna repeat it, but you know, if you're part of this channel, you're gonna see it. It'll, you know, I'll repeat it at some point. I just don't want to do it every single night for you guys, okay? Because I don't want to get on your nerves. I think that would get on my nerves. So I've been shuffling and talking at the same time so we could get something done. Okay? And yeah, I'm going to put the little subscribe thing. So if you want to just do it right now. Great. And press that notification bell to all, or you might lose me in the masses, because if you don't press that notification bell, even if you're subscribed, they don't always let you know. Alright, so what's going on with you Pisces? Yesterday we were talking about our challenges. Let's see what Spirit has to say about that, okay? Yeah, okay. So a lot of us have been reconnecting with that part of us that exudes joy, okay? We've gotten a new perspective on things, and this new perspective may have something to do with perspective that not the entire world shares. So this isn't just about us. This is about us trying to figure out how to integrate it in a world that doesn't always think the same way we do, okay? And that's what I'm getting here. We've had the hangman, but this hangman in this deck is showing that we definitely have support when it comes to this, and that's the important part, okay? And this is reconnecting with joy, but this is reconnecting with ourselves to get into the path of abundance. This is the 10 of Pentacles, okay? I took it for like the 6, but it doesn't matter. It's all the same. When you have this level of abundance and this level of achievement, you feel very much joy. But we are trying to integrate it in a world, like I said, that sometimes it's, you know, we have a fear that it's not going to work out, okay? That this chaos, we're never going to get to the bottom of it. So I'm going to see right now, I'm going to cut these cards. I'm going to see what Spirit has to say about this. Okay. 2 and 3 on this subject right here. Okay, so Spirit is giving us this. Okay, it says that we have to be possessive of our joy, okay, with the Four of Pentacles. We have to keep it close to our heart, okay, but not so tightly that it's going to cause us grief, such as this guy right here, okay. We got to loosely be happy. We have to integrate that Nine of Cups that's here, right here, because we want our wishes and fulfillment to come to light, okay. So it's all about balance. Not too much protectiveness or control, and balancing that out so that we still making everything happen, but instead of going in choppy, because this is what I'm feeling, it's like I'm choppy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. I don't know if this is going to happen. This is Spirit telling us, relax. Okay, just take it one little bite at a time. Just go at your own pace and let it flow. That is the most important part right there. Let it flow. Don't force anything. Just go with it, okay? Somebody told me something today, and I'm going to use it because it struck me when it came to me, and I always take these things as message from Spirit, even when it comes from somebody else, and that might happen to you too. People might say stuff, and you're thinking, that sounds like something I should hold on to. And she said something like, don't always put all of your emotion in it. Trust your intuition. And for me, intuition and emotions were the same thing, but they're really not. Okay, your intuition comes from Spirit, your emotions come from your human. So, and your mental capacity has both human and spirit, because you can use both to enhance all of those things. So it is very important sometimes to differentiate both, okay? What is human emotion and too much of human emotion, and what is intuition? In this case, I would say follow your intuition, and if your emotion gets in the way, you just take a step back, less control, less negativity, less, ooh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, less doubt, and then just go for gold, okay? Go for your pentacles, go for your blessings, and keep your balance when it comes to this. Don't worry too much about these 5 sticks. There's only 5 anyway. You're not, you know, it's not the end of the world. You're kind of the middle of the road. So you should be okay. This is what I'm getting from this. Okay, so next up is your challenges. This is definitely the new cycle, okay? And you have, again, that beautiful 8 of Swords that keeps coming out, okay? But Spirit is saying, yes, it's new. With everything new, you have something to feel a little bit anxious about, okay? And it can represent certain blocks because you're transitioning into something brand new, something unknown, something you don't know. But it's important not to stay in this, okay? And at one point to just let the light shine in, your intuition in this case, okay? And let it take over. Trust yourself. You are a star. You know what to do, and you have great support with the 3 of Pentacles. To me, this is support from friends, real support. Your real friends, a family who are supportive to you, or Spirit. Either or all 3. These are people who are going, Spirit is saying that these are entities, whatever, human, spirit, that will be helping you along in your journey to illuminate and help you and support you to remove the blocks, okay? Message from Spirit is the 3 of Wands, and with that you have the Queen of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So Spirit is saying that, look at that, look at him. He's waving the ships to come in, okay? So Spirit is saying this is your time. This is your time, okay, Pisces? You have ships coming in, okay? You're vibrant, you're inspirational, you're creative, you're confident, you're beautiful, and optimistic, okay? These are all things that are going to help you in this brand new journey. You also have the ability to see the truth of the matter, the truth enough to move on if needed, okay? You have this new ability. This is a new ability. This is one where you don't need to stay where it no longer suits you anymore, okay? In all aspects of your life. There you go. You have that power, and you have the power to start anything new and see it succeed, even if it's in the long run. You have the power to put down roots and things that are going to come to fruition, okay? It may be long, it may be slow, but it will be steady and it will be progressing, okay? There you go. Oh, look at that, eh? Okay, so what is this? I love Christmas decorations, but they really get in the way. And I try to pull 4 cards, but somehow always end up with so much more. You have the Knight of Cups as, oh, look at that, and the 6 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands, and the 2, oh, there you go. Okay, so this outcome, okay, and these challenges that you're going through, you will be fine, okay? You will drink from the cup of plenty and of happy. Okay, this is a Knight of Cups. He's an intense knight, and look at him. He's like, this is good stuff. Look at this plentiful stream with beautiful spring water to drink from. It is ever flowing and always bringing forth new. Okay, it's replenishing. So you're going to see victory with this. You're going to see abundance and celebration, and you're going to be contemplating. Look, you're holding the world in your hands. Okay, these challenges, they're just another tiny stepping stone towards your final destination, Pisces, okay? Every little one counts, okay? It's like that story where they say, you know, like, one little bite of this and one little bite of that you do, pretty soon you've eaten the whole cake, which is not always a good thing. Not a good example. But you know what I mean, okay? Every little step that you take will get you there, okay? You may take 3 steps a day, but at the end of the week, you've taken a whole bunch of steps, and you have gotten even further than you thought possible, okay? It may look small when you're taking them just a little bit at a time, but if you're always constantly moving forward, you are still moving forward. Okay, so I think the biggest lesson here was to trust your intuition, kind of separate what emotion and intuition is for you this week, okay? When you find yourself in a rut or in a bad situation where you're thinking, how do I do this? Why am I feeling so at odds with this? It is probably because your intense emotions are getting the best of you. And you're thinking it as, well, if I feel bad about this, it must be intuition. You really have to think about it in a way. You really have to sit down and help yourself think about it in a different way. I'm going to try and get clarification. How can we figure out what is emotion? What's the best way? What's a tool we could use to help us figure out what's intuition and what's emotion? What would be good? The Ace of Wands. Okay. Okay, so this is my card of inspiration. Okay, and excitement. And it's like a burst of creative energy. But this is passion. Doesn't really... Let me think about this for a minute. Because for me, passion has everything to do with emotion. So maybe if you're passionate about something, there's a lot of emotion to it. Let's see. Oh, they are really not helping me. They gave me the Ace of Wands as a clarifier. Okay, so let me look at this for a minute and let me see. Let me see here. What am I getting from this? What is this? Okay, you'll have to excuse me. I'm going to take a look. And I'm going to see, because I feel like the salamander might be the idea to this, or the answer, and they're telling me to look that up. So hey, I'm gonna go on Google and look it up. Okay, it was right there. Brings to focus the power of vision and opportunities. It symbolizes transition and the ability to face challenges and flourish in adversity. The meaning of the salamander promises change and enlightenment. When you have these things working for you, the possibilities are endless. That's great, but I mean, is it the power of vision and transition They're giving me 2 here. Okay. I need an oracle card, you guys, because I really want the answer, and I want to give you an answer. Let's see. What am I being... Oh, I see where I'm being held to. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Let's see if I can get some wisdom of the oracle here. Let's see if wisdom of the oracle can help with the Ace of Wands. Okay. How can you help us distinguish from pure emotion and pure intuition? Because myself, I would have that problem. Mending and co-creation. Okay. The more I go, it feels the more I'm getting further away from it. But we're going to take a look. We're going to take a look. Maybe there's keywords, and maybe there's something here that will help you guys so understand better. Whatever it is, I'm going to keep going. I'm sure somebody's going to connect with this for some reason because it feels like it's very deliberate, okay? Creativity, inspiration. Okay, there's that word again, okay? This is manifestation, fruition. Okay, so I believe what they're trying to tell me, the difference between emotion and intuition, is that when you're intuitive, you're going to be creating something. You're going to be transitioning and transforming and creating something. And that's what is going to be happening. You have 52 here. Is this what you're trying to tell me, that when it's emotional? Because 52 is about mending stuff. 52 is forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. Okay, so one is about transitioning into inspiration, and the other one is about transitioning out of emotion. That is the best that I can give you at this point. I know it sounds terrible, but I'm hoping that Spirit ends up clarifying later on. But definitely it feels like these are two different. This is co-creating with intuition. I guess this is like a transition, but it feels more like inspiration. Okay, yeah, and the yin, the quiet part, okay? When you're working on emotion, it is probably more about healing. If you have intense emotions or you're feeling very... What I'm getting from this mending card is that when you're reacting intensely with emotion, it's usually because you have some mending to do about something in your life that hasn't been healed yet. There's something that's going on that's making you react intensely with emotion. Okay, yeah, okay, fork in the road. So that is what they're saying. It took me a while because I feel like this message is for me as well, Pisces, because I feel that sometimes I can't differentiate between the both. So it's taken a while for me to understand the message. The fork in the road is definitely because you are meeting up with yourself and having to deal with things that you need to take care of so that your emotions get back into balance, okay? The salamander and the co-creation is definitely about being inspired. An emotional upheaval is about trying to mend and heal, okay? But even though it might feel very much intense in nature, it still has something to do with the path that our lives has gone so far and what we need to deal with. And I believe that comes with the good feelings and bad feelings if they're too intense in nature. That there's something that we must look into and figure out, the fork in the road, to mend and then continue on our journey. On a different side, you have this side of inspiration, which has a lot to do with your intuition. And that's just, it feels like it. The co-creating is because you're having a higher power come down and help you. I hope this has helped you. I know it's been kind of a little bit all over the place, but I hope that this makes sense. I think it does for me somewhat. I'm still a little bit confused about it, and I feel the words, but I don't think I feel the emotion, and I think that's the problem. I think I'm having a hard time to split the both, and I think this is what Spirit is trying to impart with you guys this week through me. That sometimes it's very hard to differentiate the both. This is why these answers are so hard to come out, because it is hard in life to figure out what actually is emotion and inspiration and intuition. You kind of have to really feel your way around and question it a lot. So I guess that would be the message with all these cards. They work in mysterious ways and sometimes in very frustrating ways, but they do. Thank you so much. If you've liked this video, hopefully you'll stick around after this reading. But it's all about this stuff, you guys. I'm really connecting to Spirit. They send it in all kinds of ways, and this is the way they meant for you to have it. And it's usually when I have readings like this that most of you connect to them, because you claim them and you understand it for yourself. So it's not about me, it's about you as well. Thank you so much for being here. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in tomorrow's reading. Take care, Pisces. Lots of love and lots of light to you.